So my name is Nicole Werhausen. First of all, thank you for having me. Warm greetings from Germany. I run 2 companies at the moment. So I have one consulting company, which I got handed over from my father, and also the company that you might know, which is the Konato. And what we do in the Konato is we preserve digital solutions for sales or for controlling. I just told that story last week when I had the celebration of my 10th anniversary at the company. So I grew up pretty much in a small town in Germany. My mother is a florist, she's the creative part of the family. She's dealing with flowers and stuff like that. We had our own little shop. And the first plan for my career was to take over the flower shop. First idea of my family. But I didn't really do that because I then just thought, no, I don't want to be stuck in this little town and I want to go out. And so I just started to go to university then, really, with no clue what to do. But in Hamm, really, it was just like a small town. My mother being a florist, my father having this company already that I now run by myself. And to be honest, I chose business administration as a subject because I didn't really know what to do. Don't tell anybody. But this is the truth. I had no clue what to do. I was interested in flower stuff. I was interested in arts. I was super interested in dancing because I was always dancing in my free time. I almost thought about quitting my studies and just become a professional dancer. I think it was the first time where I really was thinking, what do I want to do? And here's a second secret, I still had no clue. So then I just applied for a trainee job, on that one in Cologne, where I just knew, okay, this is going to be 1.5 years and I will just go through every station of the company. It was a big company with recycling stuff, really a guy-driven technical production background. So I just started there and just learned about controlling, learned about marketing, learned about sales, learned about this technical stuff. And I spent then really 2 years in this company and started as a trainee, how we call it. And then very fast, I don't know really why, wanted more and kind of managed to get into a special project and then getting my first leadership position with 26 years. And I was the first one in the office in the morning. I was the last one in the office in the evening. I gained 10 pounds of weight because I was really working nonstop. Yeah, and I kind of managed to be in the right place in the right moment and then got out of the training program directly into this leadership position. I really wanted to do this. And at that time, it was the first time where my father stepped up, kind of coaching me from afar. So he had this consulting company and I was in this job in Cologne. This is a big company. And in this transition phase between the trainee program and the leadership program, he just kind of appeared out of nowhere and we were having calls and he was just giving me advice and coaching me. And I was just oh, my dad is kind of smart. Didn't know that before. And really, out of this kind of conversations, he helped me to get into this position, just fight for your rights and get what you deserve and all this. But I really was afraid. I was super afraid because I suddenly had a team of 5-6 people that were all older than me. Most of them were men. And it was really tough. It was really a hard time. I always wanted to show the world that I'm not the little girl, blonde. I mean, now I have red hair, but I used to be super blonde. I don't know where it came from. I had that since I was a child. I always wanted to be more. I wanted to be different. And I wanted to, show it to everybody that there's some brain inside of me that I can make it. I did not know what I wanted to make, but I wanted to make it. So I just always told myself, just have to get through it. So why do you do this? You want to make this job good. My first idea was just to make this job good and get through it and show everybody that I can do it. And the digital stuff came up by accident because clients of mine asked me so Miss Werhausen, there's this thing coming up, just like digitization. Do we have to know about it? And I was just like, good idea. I don't know about it, but I will find out. My client asked me what they had to do. And then I went on and trying to find out what this is, because we work only for small and mid-sized companies. You know, in Germany, we have a broad spectrum of these smaller companies. I really honestly just went out in the cities, into the networks, trying to find out what there is going on outside and what I had to know. Then accidentally again, it's all about accidents in life and meeting randomly people that bring you to the other options. I just met the colleagues that I was founding the Konato with. I just met them and I was just like talking to them, just like, oh yeah, I have this idea. So I found out that there's a lot of problem about building up sales teams. This was the first idea, was to make a digital solution about sales. This is the solution which I entered in your program at VentureOut. And I just met them, I just talked with them because they were the programming guys. You know, they had the skills in programming and they said, hey, it's a good idea, whatever you think of, we can do it. And I was so naive, I believed them. I was just like, whatever I think of, they can do it. Amazing. So I thought I had it all. I just went back to my clients and said, okay, describe your problems for me. So what do you have? Let's start with the sales thing. What's your problem in sales? How do you think would be an ideal solution to do the major sales process online? So I was super naive. I just went to my clients. I wrote it down. I put my brain in it. I created a solution. I went to these two guys and I said, can you do it? They said, yes. And I said, okay, then let's make up a company. Ta-da! Really bootstrapped from the bottom with no money at all. When I think back, I think there were many situations where I could have just like thrown everything away, just like quit it, just like get away. Because I cannot think of 1 year where I did not want to quit at least 10 times. So I've never been there, because there were always so many obstacles, so many problems on the way, so many challenges. And you always think just like, oh my God, can I please just go back to a normal job? Get paid every month, don't think too much, think money. But I think you have to be clear of what you want in life and why you do it. You know, this classic like questions are like, why are you doing it? And then, positivity definitely helps. So you can always drown yourself in just like, oh my God, I don't know how to go on. You can do that, but that won't pay the bills. And that will bring you nowhere. So I really think that my kind of being very naive at the beginning, plus my will to just make it. I didn't know where to, but I just wanted to make something. And in addition, with some kind of positivity, definitely, it just helped me a lot. Wise advice I would give to myself just like 10 or 15 or 20 years ago, worry less. Definitely worry less. I was really good at making myself just like, oh my God, can I do this? Do I deserve this? Am I smart enough? Even am I pretty enough to know to stand in front of cameras, to get photographed all the day? All this thought, especially when you're a woman in a man-driven business. I mean, I'm normally the only woman as the company owner. When I go to networking events, it's always just like the guys, the old guys. And the women are normally the plus ones. So normally they don't like me because I'm not the plus one and I don't have plus one. So the problem, really give the advice to just don't think so much. Don't overthink everything. Just trust the process. Sounds really a bit cheesy, but this is really how it is. It always, if one door closes, another one opens. But you have to go. You have to keep moving and believe in yourself. The rest will just like fall into place. Somehow. Don't ask me how, but somehow it always does.